everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the second video of provider series. In this video, we will know more about provider component. Before we start with provider, so our agenda is to know about provider components and transform the to-do application that we have talked about in the previous video using provider. If you are new to this series, I would suggest you go to the first video and start watching in an incremental way. Provider is pretty easy to understand, but it has lots of classes like notifiers, providers, change notifier providers, consumers, etc. When someone takes a look at them, they often get intimidated by this. So we will take the classes one by one and mostly focus on the basic components first. Let's forget about provider for now and focus on a simple scenario. This is Ben, and Ben is hungry after a long day of work. So he decided to go to his favorite food joint for some food. He placed the order and waits for the food. Now there is a display at the food counter which shows which order to be delivered next, so that people like Ben who are waiting at the cafeteria gets notified. When Ben sees his order number on the display, he waits for the serving person to get his food delivered to him. The serving person comes to Ben, Ben gets his order, and after eating, he left the restaurant. Let's come back to understanding provider now. Provider has three main components: consumer, change notifier, and change notifier provider. Ben and the other people who has gone to the restaurant are consumers who expects to get food after placing the order. The display board which tells which order to be delivered next is change notifier, which notifies consumers when there are any changes in the order. Providers are the person who provides the data, in this case the food, to consumer after they got notified. Now let's get straight to our previous example, the to-do application. So here we had discussed that instead of putting the entire task list in create task page, it would be better if we lifted that state up and we put the task list on its parent, which is my app. That way, this create task page and all task page can directly access the data, and also if the task list had the capability to notify these two pages whenever there is any change regarding the task list, that would have been even better. Now let's try to map this with provider. We have already talked about change notifier. So far we have learned was it gives the notifying capability to classes which are extending this change notifier. In our case, the task list can be a change notifier because this would be then a central point that manages the state of all the widgets. Now, if the state inside this gets changed, the task list would have the capability to ask the framework to rebuild its widgets. Now, change notifier does this using a method called notify listeners. Using this method, they can notify its dependents to rebuild. Let's try to have this change notifier in our widget tree. So our task list can be a task list notifier which extends this change notifier. And also we would put the tasks list, the array, in this. With this, we can add the add task and complete task method inside this task list notifier, so that this would be the single source of truth. Whenever the create task page and all task page try to do its functionalities, it can use this tasks list notifier and modify the list. Our change notifier is created. Now this create task page and all tasks page should be able to access this change notifier. How do we do that? We can use change notifier provider. This change notifier provider listens to change notifier and expose its value to its descendants. It also rebuilds the dependence whenever change notifier calls notify listeners method. Let's try to have this in our widget tree. Change notifier provider can reside on top of my app so that every widget which comes under it can directly access this task list notifier. Now, this create task page would be able to call add task method on task list notifier to do its job. Same happens for the all tasks page. Everything is perfect till now. But if you remember, our widgets needs to re-render themselves so that it shows the new data and it updates the UI. We can use consumer in this case. This will be allowing to observe the state changes from change notifier. Also, it can re-render a part of the widget or a part of the page whenever there is any change in the state, which actually saves unnecessary rebuild of the entire page. We can have consumers on top of this create tasks pages, or maybe we can put the consumer on top of upcoming tasks where we need that widget to be re-rendered after we have done any changes. So far in this video, we have known about the main components of provider and their users. We also understood how do we transform this to-do application using provider. In the next video, we will implement this concept. See you at the next video. Thanks for watching.